match after this match is done. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. I'm your host, the King Kaleb Koho, and we are in a Fandom Fight singles #1 contenders match. It's Deja Vu, a rematch. Maggie versus Tim 2, and here to help me call it this time, the lovely, the best beard in the Fandom division, Nick Twig. How you doing?
Cody's very mad at you for saying that, and I just can't think of a safer place to be right now.
I know, right? It's not like we're sitting on an active volcano about to erupt. However, this is going to be a great one. The last time these two played, it was like match of the year quality in the finals of last year's Summer Series singles tournament. Maggie Brzakala back again. Came back, kicked my ass full size. Now she's playing Tim, who kicked Jacoby's ass full size. And now, who's going to win the rematch? Maybe the most anticipated rematch in the Fandom Fights division. So I'm excited to see how these two do. Both playing lights out this season, so we'll see. Which one's the unstoppable force? Which one's the immovable object? And which one wins? So we'll go ahead here right now in their promo.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to. Oh wait, you guys are already married. Marriage. Listen. At the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, you guys get to live together. And one gets to walk around the house and order food and make drinks and say, remember that time I beat you? Maggie, you haven't had that chance. So try beating Tim today. Tim, if you beat Maggie again, don't be a douche. And at the end of the day, order burgers and some delicious food tonight to celebrate that you guys made it here. And everybody else didn't get a chance to play for a title, including Kaleb Koho, which still makes me smile. How are you guys?
I think that's the highlight, is that the only reason we get to celebrate today is because Maggie. I do want to say Maggie kicked Koho's ass full size. I did not kick Jacoby's ass full size. That went to the final question. If we want to talk about who going into this match is more ready to go, it's definitely my lovely bride. Maggie, what do you think about today?
I am stressed the heck out. I really wanted to be Koho, and I did it. So however this match goes is how it's going to go.
It's kind of how I feel as well. I've played for a title twice. I don't really. I mean, if I get the chance again, I'm going to put everything into it, just like I'm sure Maggie would. But I've had my opportunity to do that. And so win or lose, it is what it is today. Yeah.
Well, Nick, very friendly promos, both being like, no, you win. No, you should win. No, you should win. Makes me sick to my stomach because I would like to kick either of them out of this match and play. But I think both of them are worthy enough to win this match. And you are going to have your hands full with whoever you face next. But I think that's enough from us. I think it's time to hear or see what these guys can do in action in round number 1, which works like this. You are each going to get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece from 10 different areas within the realm of Fandom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1? All right. Then your first question comes to the category of DreamWorks animation. What kind of animal is Dave, the villain of Penguins of Madagascar? He's pretty good. Actually, I might say this is the best of the 4, personally. Maybe.
I mean, low bar, but sure.
Hey now. Don't dream it's over. 5,
Hey now.
4, 3,
Dream
2,
it's
1.
over.
Hands down. We will start with Tim.
An octopus?
Maggie.
I also said octopus.
Both are correct. 1-1. Give him the next question, Nick.
Your next question's in the category of Pixar. In Coco, what is dying in the afterlife called?
This movie's real good.
I would hate to die and then
Die again.
die. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Hey, when you make a movie about the afterlife, you gotta have stakes somehow, right?
Is there an afterlife?
I don't even know. 5,
We're getting philosophical here today.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie.
Is it being forgotten? Is that what you're looking for?
Tim.
I have nothing.
We're looking for the final death. The final death.
Okay.
All right. Your third question is in the category of Disney animation. Yep, we are on an animation streak. What creature causes havoc at the matchmakers that brings disgrace to Mulan in Mulan? This movie is not my favorite.
Which version?
I haven't seen the other one. So the only one I've seen is this one.
That's fair.
And
Well,
it's okay.
Many people your age don't like you for saying that.
It's true. 5, 4, 3.
They probably sang the songs on the bus to school when you were a youngin'.
True. Pens down. We'll start with Tim.
A cricket.
And Maggie.
Cricket.
Both correct. 2-2 going into the fourth question, Nick.
Your fourth question is in Planet of the Apes. How many films does Ricardo Montalban portray Armando? Since that was an easy one, how you guys doing?
Nick's doing.
Oh man.
Remember when I was told I write Nick questions? Yay. I tried really hard.
You're doing great, buddy. I love you.
Thank you. 2,
Get
1.
the hand on screen.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie.
2.
And Tim.
2.
Both correct. 3-3 going into the fifth question in the category of Worlds of DC. What is the name of the district attorney played by Ali Wong in Birds of Prey?
What is your favorite bird of prey?
I like Robin.
No,
The
not
bird. The red-crested bird.
That's not a. What do they prey on? Seeds.
My heart. 5, 4, 3,
That was a strange exchange.
1. Yeah, it was. Pens down. We'll start with Tim.
I have nothing.
Maggie.
Me either.
Looking for Ellen Yee. Ellen Yee.
Oh, okay.
Your next question is in the category of the McCoo, the MCU. What is the name of the missile Justin Hammer says is his Cubans and his Monte Cristos in Iron Man 2?
I think
love
Justin
this
Hammer is
question.
my favorite villain, personally. He's not the best, but he's my favorite.
You know who plays him?
Sam Rockwell.
You know who likes that person a lot?
Caleb Boatman.
Who?
Oh, 5.
You're looking for this?
1. Pens down. We'll go to Maggie.
I think it's the ex-wife.
Tim.
The ex-wife.
Both correct. All right. 4-4 going into the seventh question. In Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
what does Ellie's kid nickname Alan in Jurassic Park 3?
It's almost like this was asked to Tim against Robert
That's crazy.
in the title match.
Wow. It's almost like Jurassic Park is a very small.
I know.
It's almost like you got Navy again this year, right?
I know.
It's almost like Maggie's memory scares me, considering.
Right?
I'm mad because I got it right in that match, and I think I'm wrong.
Pens down. We'll start with Maggie
I think it's Dinosaur Man.
and Tim.
I said the dino guy.
It's a good one.
Dinosaur Man is correct.
Okay.
So Maggie will take the lead 5-4 going into the eighth question.
The eighth question is in the category of quotes.
Good.
What Batman villain says the line, "Careful, careful, every one of them has a mother"?
I actually really like this quote.
This quote.
Pretty funny. I don't know if I'm breaking up or if everyone else is breaking up, but I think I'm breaking up.
I'm breaking up with you. That's how this is going.
No!
Yeah. Remember that ex-wife question?
No.
Foreshadowing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Maggie.
I feel the same way that Tim is making that face, but I guess I said Scarecrow.
And Tim.
I said the penguin.
The Penguin is correct, so we are tied 5-5 going into the penultimate question in the category of Star Wars. What system does Starkiller Base destroy in The Force Awakens? We are in a tight game right now.
Very, very tight.
Very, very tight, as Andy Samberg would say.
Very scary.
Very scared for my life. 5,
We'll be okay.
3, 2,
Right?
1. I hope so. Pens down. We're going to start with Tim.
The only thing I could think of was Ilenium system.
As incorrect to Maggie.
I just said the Republic, so I don't remember it ever being called a specific system.
We're looking for the Hosnian system. The Hosnian system.
That's right.
All right, give them their last question, Twig.
Your final question comes in the category of Disney live action. And the question. Who plays Ned Land in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? It's a lot of leagues.
A lot of leagues. How many leagues do you think you own? If you could own that many leagues.
How could I own?
Yeah, how many leagues do you own?
A league is a measure of distance.
It's also a league that we run. So double entendre.
I'm good with the one.
Me
also,
too.
that's not what double entendre means.
I suck at life too. One, pens down. We're going to start with Maggie.
Is it Kirk Douglas?
And Tim.
I also said Kirk Douglas.
Both correct. So at the end of round number 1, we are all tied up 6-6. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this. You're each going to get a spin at the lever wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category you land on, you're going to get 5 questions for 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues it down to being worth 1. There is stealing in this round. You can spin again if you don't like what you land on the first time. You will both have all 3 repeats intact. And your wheel tonight is MCU, Middle-earth, Wizarding World, Pixar, Disney live action, Star Trek, Star Wars, and DreamWorks, as well as spinners and a bonus choice. Tim, you are the higher rank. Would you like to go first or defer to Maggie?
I will go second.
All right, so Maggie, your spin at the wheel is away. And lands on Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
What you gonna do? What's you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna spin again.
All right, you're stuck with whatever you land on this time, and you land on the category of the Wizarding World.
Oh, that's better. Okay.
All right.
Just a little bit about that.
Nick, go ahead and give Maggie her questions in the category of the Wizarding World.
Maggie, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Wizarding World?
I guess.
Okay. Your first question. What spell does Newt use on the banker Mr. Bingley when he catches Newt and Jacob in the vault at the bank in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
I believe it's Paternicus Totalis.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Arthur Weasley in the Harry Potter series?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Richard Griffiths, B, George Daniels, C, Mark Williams, D, George Harris.
Repeat the options again, please.
Sure. Your options are A, Richard Griffiths, B, George Daniels, C, Mark Williams, D, George Harris.
B?
B is incorrect, Tim, for a 1-point steal. Your option
C.
C is correct. Mark Williams is correct for 1 point. Maggie, your third question. Who draws their dragon first before the first task in Goblet of Fire?
Is it Fleur?
Fleur is correct for 2 points.
Ooh.
Your
That's
fourth,
all I was thinking of. I was trying to think of the name he said after that.
your fourth question. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, Hagrid tells Harry that he first brought him to Pivot Drive when he was no bigger than what type of creature, which can also be found in the Fantastic Beasts films?
Is it Bowtruckle?
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. When Harry first gets to Hogsmeade with his invisibility cloak in Prisoner of Azkaban, what food item is he eating, which appears to be floating on its own?
Is it a lollipop?
That's correct for another 2 points.
All right, so at the end of her round, Maggie takes the lead 14, but that steal puts Tim at 7 as we have to Tim spin.
I have 13, but
I have 14.
okay, then I missed one then.
Tim, you land on DreamWorks. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
We're gonna spin that again, Cotton.
All right, and you're stuck with whatever you land on this time, and it lands on the category of Wizarding World, which is a free respin. Now you
No.
get stuck with whatever you land on, which is Opponent's Choice. Opponent's Choice.
Oh boy.
Do what must be done.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Cody.
Cody in the chat says,
Can
kill
Cody
him.
give me advice? Because I'm.
It's his call.
I guess no. I'm gonna do. Let's do Disney live action.
Okay. Disney live action. It is. So, Mr. Brzakala, your first
Yeah.
question in the category of Disney live action. In Beauty and the Beast, Belle and her father moved to their current town from what city?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Paris, B, London, C, Villeneuve, or D, New York.
Oh, is it Paris?
Paris is correct for
I'm
1
a
point.
dumbass. This is the Paris of my childhood. Yeah, okay. That makes
Your
sense.
second question in Disney live action. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, what does Tia Dalma give to Jack to protect himself from the Kraken?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, monkey eyes, B, jar of dirt, C, cursed sword, or D, compass.
Can I hear the options one more time?
Absolutely. Your options are A, monkey eyes, B, jar of dirt, C, cursed sword, or D, compass.
A.
A is incorrect. Maggie, the chance for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, monkey eyes, B, jar of dirt, C, cursed sword, or D, compass.
I'm gonna say the jar of dirt.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
Can I thought the jar of dirt was for the heart. Like that's what
Well, that's what you put in there, but
Okay. All right.
I mean, you
You can challenge if you want.
No, that's fine.
Moving on, then your third question, Disney live action. What Disney live action film is about a family surviving on a deserted island after a shipwreck?
Swiss Family Robinson.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in the category of Disney live action. What is the name of the clause that requires Santa to get married in the Santa Claus 2?
Oh, shit. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, the marriage clause, B, the escape clause, C, the Mrs. clause, or D, the wedding clause.
The marriage clause.
That is incorrect. Maggie, the chance for the 1 point steal. Your options are A, the marriage clause, B, the escape clause, C, the Mrs. clause, or D, the wedding clause.
the Mrs. Claus.
That is correct for another 1 point steal. And Tim, your last question, Disney live action. Who plays Tony Perkis, who buys the camp and forces the kids to lose weight in Heavyweights?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Ben Stiller, B, Tim Blake Nelson, C, Judd Apatow, or D, Henry Winkler.
Henry Winkler.
That is incorrect. Maggie, your chance for 1 point steal. Your options are A, Ben Stiller, B, Tim Blake Nelson, C, Judd Apatow, or D, Henry Winkler.
Tim Blake Nelson.
That is incorrect. We're looking for A, Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller. So at the end of round number 2, Maggie's in the lead 16-10, but anything can happen as we get into round number 3, which is the betting round. How this works is we're going to give you the category. You're going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the question right, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone is mathematically eliminated or the score reaches 0. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Where'd Nick go?
Nope.
That was when the thing usually comes over the screen, so I had to run and get the charger.
All right, so your first category that you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks. How much would you like to bet on scores and soundtracks?
Cody, it's 16-10.
16-10, yep.
Yep.
All right, we'll get bets first, starting with Maggie.
I said 1.
And Tim.
2.
All right, your question is scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Deadpool?
Question number 2. I was afraid there was going to be a soundtrack question.
Aren't we all?
Yes, always.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Maggie.
Chunky XL.
And Tim.
Junkie extra large.
Correct. It is now 17-12 as we get to the next question. What is their category to it?
DreamWorks Animation.
All right. And we will get bets starting with Tim this time.
I'm going to go 1.
And Maggie.
0.
All right. Give them their question to it.
Your question. What object is Sinbad after in Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas? Which of your 7 seas is your favorite? Koho.
This one. 5, 4. 3.
Repeat the question.
That is Tim's first repeat.
Oh, I read the question.
Yes, he did.
What object is Sinbad after in Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas?
It's a close game.
Yeah, I can tell you're all nervous about it.
I am very scared.
How'd football go for you today?
Not good. 5,
Sorry.
3, 2, 1. 3 interceptions in a game. Kill me. Pens down. We'll start with Maggie for stats.
I just said a book.
And Tim.
I said the Holy Grail.
We were looking for the Book of Peace. The Book of Peace. All right, so it is 17-11. As we get to the third question, which is in the category of Star Trek. How many points you want to bet on Star Trek?
Wait, I have to do math.
It's a 6-point game.
And there are 3 questions left.
3 questions left.
Ah!
I have to full send each question to tie you.
Yeah, I know. But the likelihood that I can get this right is probably high.
It's probably. Since you are the GOAT, as they say.
All right, you guys ready for bets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll start with Maggie.
I said 1.
And Tim.
2.
All right, your question is Star Trek. What is the actual name of the Klingon prison planet in Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country?
Oh, come on.
Nope.
I'm spelling it really bad.
I'm so scared. We're just going to scat for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Maggie.
This might be too incorrect. I said Ruta Pende?
And Tim.
I said, did you know Koho grew up a Star Trek fan?
And your winner, Maggie, the Macaw, Brzakala. The answer was Rurapente. Rurapente. What a match doing.
He's frozen.
He is frozen. Well, I'm going to pretend to talk to Nick and say that was a fantastic match to both of them. Great game. I think Tim's 2x frozen. We'll go over to our unfortunate loser today. Tim, you came in here. You played a good game. How do you?
I think you could put both of us in. I don't
Yeah, I'll put you all in. Who cares?
Put Cody in too. I
Put
don't
you all
care.
in.
Well, so like TBH, that's not what I wrote. Unless you're gonna like let me be close enough, because I had a D in my answer in the first, and I didn't have a T.
I think
It
even
technically doesn't matter if you hit or missed. It's
Yeah.
mathematically.
Because
Oh,
if you
because
miss-
Tim missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim missed.
Got it.
It was
Okay.
if Tim had hit, we would have kept playing. But
Okay.
anyway,
I just
great
wanted to
match.
double check that.
Cody, what do you got? What do you got to say?
I said this is the start of the season. I think personally, I think Tim is very burnt out in singles. I've said it from the start. He's gotten to the point twice, and it didn't go in his favor. He played the best game he possibly could. It just circumstances were out of his control. So I think he just needs a break. I think he's been actively playing singles for a really long time at this point, and I think he just wants to watch fandom movies for fandom fun and maybe not as much studying at this point. Maggie set kind of a challenge for herself to beat Koho, and then she put all that work into beating you, and that work needed to go somewhere else. So she's got her shot. I mean, I think we know how TWOHIG is. Like, we're not fooling ourselves. He is the best player in fandom by far. Like, he's an insane force that's come through. But the one thing that Maggie likes a challenge. Maggie likes to test herself. So I don't think she's going to lay over and just let this match go. She's ready to go. She's ready. She'll be prepared when the match comes. And I think it will go down as one of the best fandom matches we can play. I think, and these two are evenly matched now, 1-1. They both won one. They both lost one. So the Brzakala household is a dangerous place to play trivia. But listen, I'm happy for Maggie. She set a goal for herself. She talks some stuff behind the scenes that we won't talk about on call. But she wanted this. She wanted to play for the title. So now here's her shot, and let's see what happens. And if she loses, TWOHIG has more to lose in that match than Maggie does. So TWOHIG needs to be careful for that match because the upset could come. But Maggie knew a lot of stuff today, and Tim got opponent's choice too.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, Tim didn't get
that's
the big.
what it comes down to for sure. Yeah.
He got Wizarding World. If he would have got Middle Earth, I think this match goes into the final questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but again, Maggie, go play TWOHIG, and I'm done for the season. Yay! Singles is wrapped.
Yeah, Maggie, you are now playing for your first title. How does that feel?
Yeah.
That's got to feel great.
Stressful because, school and work and then now studying for this. But I have people who can help me, and I don't plan on winning. I would just like to get to the 5th round. So let's meet that
A
goal.
very fair goal to set.
And
Score
also,
20 points, and you're better than people that played TWOHIG before.
and also, I think it can't be underestimated that Maggie is going to be the first female competitor to ever play for a title, not only in Multiplex, but I think in the Geek League or in the online trivia leagues in general.
In Geek, yes. In Geek, yes.
Okay, I didn't know if
so that is a big feat. And if you win, you'd be the first woman to be a champion. Period.
Mhm.
So that is a fun thing to think about. But you both played great games. Tim, we'll see you in next season. Absolutely. And teams. You got a teams tournament. Now you get to sit back. Now you get to sit back with this guy
and wait
for the results of this tournament.
Good thing we said all the shit about him before, and now
Right.
he just showed back up. That's
That's
great.
accurate.
All right, but we're gonna go ahead. We'll wrap this one up in a nice little bow. But this was a really solid number 1 contenders match, TWOHIG, and now you will be facing Maggie the Macaw, the GOAT, in your next title match. How does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, I'm not the GOAT. That sucks. I'm very scared for that. Maggie has proven, if anything, that basically a year off didn't do shit. She's still just as good as she used to be.
That's very true. But you gotta get a hard match in your hands. We'll wrap this one up in a nice little bow. That has been Maggie. That has been Tim. That has been Cody. That has been TWOHIG. I have been Caleb. And this has been Fandom Fights. And we will see you guys real soon with another great match.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.